Hello, good morning. That was quite a twist at the last minutes of the K ending there. Whoops. Wrong screen. There we go. There's a twist right there at the end with the K ending. Yeah, so far our furthest we've gone is the Tenmyoji ending, which involved one more room past the white chromatic doors. So let's see if we can get another ending that has those. Well, first let's explore the dead end over here. We'll do that, breeze through that hopefully pretty quick. Yeah, I do wish to jump. Getting over a little bit of a cough I've had for the past few days. My voice was a little hoarse yesterday. Seems to be doing better now.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh wait, we can skip this, can't we? Yeah, we can. To get the K ending we needed to betray, so we're gonna ally. Which means K gets his points and gets out of here and all that other fun stuff.
Results from round 2 of the please direct you.
Betray. Ally. Betray.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your
So
what?
You did indeed choose ally.
You tricked me.
Sigma! Fucking idiot! Now K's got 9 points thanks to your stupid...
He's not just gonna
I
leave.
apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving.
What? Rookery K slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size. In the blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
K! God damn it! Wait, you son of a bitch!
He didn't give any sign that he'd heard you. He just grabbed the lever and pulled it down.
Oh no!
The number 9 door has been opened. It
Oh boy.
will remain open for 9 seconds.
Why did you do it? I trusted
The
you, K.
answer is obvious. 3 people have already been murdered. If I remain, I place myself in greater danger. A simple decision, really. I'm sure you would have done...
God damn it, K.
apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped. Now then.
Okay, wait. He didn't even...
The number 9 door has closed. This ends. Thank you for your as the game is over. All doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Please enjoy your stay.
He's gone.
Damn it! This is all your fault, Sigma! There's no point to blaming him now.
Yeah, it's not like we can open that door again.
Ah, damn it!
No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world, now closed forever. Only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman who had killed them. And where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we had plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Game over. Sure, I'll save. I mean... Alright. So next is the Luna ending. We go down magenta. We ally. And go green. So that's going to be this branch all the way over here. And then Fi's over on the other side. So we have 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I see, yes. Interesting. Alright. Let's get some lunacy going on. That's a bad joke, I shouldn't have done that. I swallowed. Hi, Alice and I will go through the green door with Luna. I think that's right. Yes. Green door.
Right. I'm coming.
They both took off for the door and I followed behind at a run. I glanced over my shoulder in time to see the others head into their respective doors. Phi, Dio, and K ducked into the red door. Just Timmy OG carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right on his heels. They both took off for the door and I followed behind.
0. Chromatic.
Oh, is this a dead end?
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
Looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Might as well. Looks like the door on the right.
Opened.
Huh. Does not make sense. Why would just the one on the right open? How do you open the other two?
You're probably just overthinking it.
Am I? Am I, Alice? Really?
That door opened. That means we're going through it. Bring it on.
Okay,
Don't
but
go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
you're cold, Alice.
Come on, Sigma, let's go.
The GAULEM Bay. What is this
It
place?
is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Yes.
Sounds about right. Oh, no, wrong button.
They should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. Alright, let's see. What is this thing? Yeah, most of the buttons are boring or just incomprehensible. This one speaks to me. What does it say? Come on, a big red button on a plate with the black and yellow stripes. Couldn't scream, don't press me any louder if it said, don't press me on it. Is it a self-destruct button? Maybe. The moment we press it, we'll hear a soft hiss and the room will start to fill up with poisonous gas. If it launches a missile. I don't know, that seems a little... Yeah? Hey, what are you doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would be just right out here. Pretty sure Zero Senior wanted us to play through this whole game. Wouldn't make much sense to just kill us in one of these rooms. Maybe, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong. Well, I guess so. And why the hell did you? Hey. Calm down. Nothing happened, so there's nothing to argue about. You hear that noise though, right? Like something trying to start up. Hey, a tablet. This is probably where we're gonna get our... And it has a battery. Doesn't look like it's gonna open. It's probably locked. See a keyhole anywhere though? No good. It won't open. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, if there's a keyhole here, so they could probably get one. There's a computer. Imagine it's built into the monitor. Not hard to see in this light, but there's a single cable coming out of the back of it. Is it a power cable? I think so. Connect it to something with an electrical socket. Have you seen anything like that, Sigma? Well... Oops. Tablet. There's a slab on the back that appears to be held in place by screws. And the charging port. Alright. Alright. There's a white jacket in here. It looks like there's something on the lapel. A name tag? Harold. ID 11010. Or, let's see. $14? No, 14, 26. 26. White jacket, huh? There's something in the pockets. A chevron block. I mean, it's technically still a hexagon, but... Doctor's good, huh? Why? Just thought you might be into that kind of thing. Well, what? I don't know what you're talking about. See? Bullseye. Look at you all bashful. You can be cute when you're embarrassed. Looks like a list. What did I find? 400 hertz. Okay. Oh boy, the other chevron block thing. Alright. There's a lot of stuff here. Whoa. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? That was just your imagination. Yeah, right, whatever. What the heck is this? Nope. Are you serious? What would you like to hit? I don't think so. It's a little unsettling. Maybe it's a clue. Yeah, let's take it. Alright. Oh, hey, a card? Battery A. Cool. Toolbox. It's got a key in it. It's odd. What is it? It's a key. So as it goes to this key holder, it won't turn. Can you get it out? Let me see. Rusty key. Damn. I guess it's no good. He's too rusty to turn? Yeah, it looks like it. I have a feeling this is probably one of the first rooms tested, prototyped. Oh boy, can't look at the thing that obviously looks like a radio, even though they talked about frequencies. That looks like a stage. Yeah, like for disco. Really? Disco? What's disco? Who knows? Not me. Ha 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 ha. You know, that joke has not aged well. Oh, but I've got a key, so I can go over here and use this drawer. Damn, doesn't look like this is the right key. Nope. Alright, let's see. Can I use the key as a screwdriver combined with... Nope. Herald, the chevron. Oh, okay, it's just a battery. It looked like a badge or something from that angle. Which I believe was the exact, Alright, so we're gonna look over here at Herald. The heck is this guy? Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy. What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot. Oh hey, there's a chevron. Okay, right, that's insane. Well, what do you think it is? It's just, well, made. Mannequin. Combined. What is this? Feels kind of greasy. Maybe it's oil? Oh, it smells like oil. Ah, this is the radio, not the thing we were looking at over there. Lieutenant, do you think it could be a radio? Why don't you try turning it on? Yeah, well, I try that, nothing happens. Maybe the batteries are dead? What is it? I don't think it runs on batteries. There's an electrical socket here on the side. It's saying it needs a power cable. Right there. Oh, it's like a little tiny magnetic USB thing. Interesting. A robot-y thing. I don't think it's a crash test dummy or something like that. Alright. What's this thing over here? Shaped like a star, maybe if you need to put something into it, something that's shaped like a star, I'm assuming. It's odd. Why won't it fit? Star-shaped block? Yeah. It's the same shape and everything. Maybe it's not the right size. I guess so. It looks like the block is a little too big for it to fit. Alright. I'm gonna go over here. What's up with that radio? Alright, put it over here. Perfect. I guess it's nice we have this plugged in, but now what do we do with it? Why don't you try tuning it? To what? You need to pick up a specific frequency. Maybe we need to hear something. We'll hear something. Exactly. If we get real lucky, maybe we can pick up a transmission from outside. Okay, that's a weird way of tuning. What's that? Oh, look. keyboard. It's a blueprint of this room. Try to remember. Supposed to use something in my inventory with it. Oh. Lubricate it. Maybe the key. Key wasn't turning. Well covered key. Let's try the toolbox. With a greasy key. Alright. I guess it worked. Box open, yeah. Let's have a look inside then. Bunch of stuff in here, I might as well have a look. Bottle of detergent. Just to eradicate grease and oil stains. Alright, cool. Yay, alright, cool. Alright. Silver key, yeah. So let's go over here. Clean up the oil. Alright, then we unlock the thing over here. Yes, it worked. Now open it. Hold on, no need to rush me. Ah, starter goes in here. Yes, it fits perfectly. Hear a noise? Yeah, from the middle drawer. No one, huh? Oh, nice. Is that a handle? Look at the end of the shaft. It's shaped the same shape as the block we made. Maybe if it's in the star-shaped hole. Have you seen anything like it? Okay. Rag. Rag. Let's go over here first. Yeah, give me a second. What the hell? Something's coming down from the ceiling. Are those? my god. They look just like the thing on the table. Robots. Terminators. No. On both sides. Yeah, you're holding battery and something will come of this. Combine with yes. Hey, power's on. Showing something. Dedication screen. Alright, we're gonna worry about that later. Really? Boxer shorts? Really? Alright. This one's wearing boxers. Yeah, it looks like. Why would a robot be wearing underwear? Maybe he's hiding something? Hiding what though? Like a diary or something? Why the hell would you hide a diary in your crotch? Okay, well maybe he's got a hose or something. Whoa, damn. Way to get to the chase there. Whatever, we'll know as soon as we get them off. Remove these shorts of obfuscation and let us gaze upon it, this so-called hose. Aren't you getting a little too excited about this? I should have screenshotted that. Oh well. He's still decent. Besides, when you covered your face, you opened your fingers so you could see out. How old are you? You two are driving me nuts. I'll just take them off. Boxers. Just try them on, Sigma. What? Why? I thought they might suit you. Why would you think that? Well, what do you need them for if not supposed to wear them? Not to wear, but to wipe. Yes, I think that's it. Boxers soaked in detergent. Lovely. Okay, here goes. I'm gonna wipe up the oil from the boxers, right? Yeah. 120 volts. Good, it looks like he's clean now. I know what this is. There's something written here as the oil was covering it up. AOZI? You're reading it for the wrong angle. 120 volts. Is there a different part of this computer I'm supposed to click on? Is there any part of this control console I'm supposed to look at? Alright, fine. The button deactivate all there. Just thinking about all of them suddenly waking up, turning to look at us with dead, inhuman eyes, and slowly beginning their inexorable march forward. We'd never survive it if they all attacked us at once. Alright. Oh, here we are. I guess you came down from nowhere, yes. Yeah. Something about getting 120 volts. 90 and 40. 90, no. There's the input and the output. Failed. Alright. It's 80. I see. It's going from one side to the other. So 105. It's too much. Use too much. $90. Nope. Not gonna work. Alright, let's see, we got 85. Is that 85? 75. 75, so we need 45 more to go, so we need, okay, just these two. Alright. On for you all over again. Power distribution complete. Pre-boot sequence complete. Please press power button located on the console. Alright, I'll be sure to turn this way around. Yes, I'm ready. Save here, go for it. Alright, and there. Did it work? Ah, look, their eyes. Eyes? Neat. Neat, okay. Oh, I see. Am I supposed to... Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a snapshot of this while I stare at their eyes to get passwords. Both eyes went for that last guy? I bet they are. Right, so we're gonna start down here. B. EA. BEA. CON. Beacon. Over here, I have. I'm gonna turn it that way. O F H O C of Hope. Beacon of Hope. Beacon of Hope. Beacon of Hope. Beacon of Hope is one of them. Okay, and let's see if we can translate with the eyes that are off. REM I Remy Remy REM Remy S C E N. Reminiscence. Pretty sure it's reminiscence. Yeah, reminiscence. Alright. Speaking of hope and reminiscence. Alright, cool. Oh, which one did that give us? The save for the optimistic? Sure. Look at the screen. Alright, that's safe password. Alright. Whoops, missed one. Reminiscence. As I wonder, screen's changed. This looks different. The symbols have changed and they're all in different places. Alright. I think we're just about done. Do we have anything left in our inventory? Oh, the Herald thing. Star, moon, sun. Good work. Well done. Let's see the attitude. Never mind that. Let's see what's inside. I like secrets. What are the secrets? Give me your secrets. Alright, all we have is post-white door rooms left. The golem is an anthropomorphic creature from Jewish folklore. Golems are made of clay and will obey any orders given to them by their creators without question, although they tend to take instructions very literally. A golem is created by performing a holy ritual, then kneading the clay into the shape of a person, chanting a spell, and then writing the Hebrew word emet, truth, on the golem's forehead. Erasing the E changes the word to met, which is the Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem. Interesting. One of the golems found in the Nonary game facility he is discovered lying on the maintenance table in GAULEM Bay. His ID is GTMCMGOLM. He has to be referred to by his last bit, which is of course golem. Much to his surprise, this ends up sounding like golem anyway. As a side note, CTCMGOLM stands for Golem Type Male Cockney Model. Number golem. Chinese room. Ah, the Chinese room. This is a fun experiment. Chinese room is a thought experiment developed by American philosopher John Searle to contest some of the ideas about artificial intelligence. The experiment itself is explained in more depth in the game, but the general idea behind it is to pose the question: do intelligent responses indicate actual understanding? Searle contests that a computer could be programmed to respond intelligently in conversation with humans, so much so that it would seem to be human itself, but that it would not necessarily, or perhaps could not, actually understand what it was saying. Of course, this raises the question, how can we know that human minds are not, in essence, Chinese rooms? Can we really say that we understand the things we say, or are we just simulating understanding? But it doesn't even explain why it's called the Chinese room. The Turing test. The Turing test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior. First developed by British mathematician Alan Turing, the test has 3 participants: a human judge, a human subject, and a machine. The machine engages in conversation with the human and the machine, and if the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the human, the machine is considered to have passed the Turing test. When Phi mentions that perhaps she is and her companions have been captured to perform a test, she is referring to the Turing test. Here are some more. Yeah, okay, we get that. GAULEM, an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labor Electronic Machine. GAULEMs are robots developed and sold by American corporation Hephaestus Systems. Some of the units in this facility, however, have had their software significantly enhanced by Zero Senior. A portion of them have also been given ABT, created by Zero Senior. Incidentally, ABT is short for Artificial Biological Tissue. GAULEM. The gist of GAULEM's somewhat rambling explanation is that the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. In the case of GAULEM, the self clearly resides in the mainframe and operating the body remotely. Since a self-aware robot could exist this way, he theorized, what would prevent humans from doing the same? If humans are actually being controlled by an outside force, then is there actually any such thing as free will? Alright, we're not done. We ain't done. GAULEM Bay. Moon, moon, sun. Moon, moon, sun. Here's where K's unlocking key comes from. The map. Yep. 4B. Key cards. Here, solo. Yep. 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 Looks like some sort of plug or key. Guess you insert into something and twist. See anything like this that I could fit into? Even if we did, does it really matter at this point? Look in the safe. What's the last thing in there? Key. Wait, what should we do about the plug? Fine, I guess I'll hold on to it. Doubt we'll need it, but you never know. Sounds good, let's go. Locked door. Right now it says lock. You guys ready? I'm gonna open the door. Go ahead. I'm all set. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You found it.
Hold up, Governor.
No.
You honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
That's a hell of a line.
Oh yeah, that was me. Oi, over here.
Sigma, look!
Just what I always wanted,
is
a
that?
cockney robot.
Oh, blimey, that hurts. Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
It's a robot.
And it's talking.
With an accent.
That can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this, not by half. Now, Alice, darling, do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right cruel, it is. You really think I asked for this? See, they figured they'd give us all what you call them, personality. Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
So when the hell are you?
Cooper.
If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut.
Right you are, me old son. Right you are. Well, go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us golems round here.
Golem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course, correct. The Golem of Myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes is spelled G-O-L-E-M, but me and me mates are G-A-U-L-E-M. That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine. And the truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that, but I figure they wanted to make sure they had the Golem thing in there, you know, what with us being robots and all. That don't seem quite kosher. After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
What? You taking the mickey out of me? Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O-L-M?
Gollum.
Come on, man, that's just Gollum.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Said Alice Darling a bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
No, I don't care if you call her darling. What I'm saying is, you called her Alice. How did you know her name?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know you are Sigma, and you too, Luna. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place. Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw. And they're all hidden away, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them. Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Does that mean...
You're Zero Junior?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? Oh, you gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero. The Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
So Golems are kind of like Zero Junior's servants?
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains. Well, we're like your arms or legs. The Golem seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body. Which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions, and those decisions beget commands. Now those commands are sent over the wireless like whoop whoop whoop, and eventually my body picks them up. Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
Huh? Oh, wait a
Continuing
minute.
the
Then wouldn't
metaphor
that
from the
make you
first
part
game.
of Zero Junior?
Well, I suppose you could say that. What with us sharing the mainframe and all. But I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what GAULEM stands for, huh? I'm autonomous.
My arms and legs aren't autonomous. My arms and legs, they just don't, they don't just
You
move on
sure,
their own.
Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now. And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, well, I think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that ought to help. How's about when you reach for your tea? When you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy? Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. Well, true, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Then you're saying that Zero Junior is the central part of the mainframe, and the golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
Hey, how
And you
come your
said your
shoulders
back
are
hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is alright mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
What do you think, love? Because you lot turned me on, is why. Especially that other missus over there.
I got that button on top of the safe. Hold on 1 second. Be right back. There we go.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't. More's a pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I've got internal batteries, but they're knackered. As a matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place. The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
I see. So you aren't going to answer my question?
Huh? What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart aflutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your Lords of Peers for a tick. So, How can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Without waiting for an answer, Gollum launched into his explanation. Somewhere a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. Okay, here's the explanation of the Chinese room. The door of the room has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slips of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper are questions written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college. She's never even heard it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks like nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate response to each of the questions she received and slip that answer back through the slot. Once the Chinese questions began to show up, however, she finds herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself, why can't I read these at all? Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that they are some sort of Chinese phrase books. They have no explanation of what anything means, but show Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? Questions keep coming, more and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here they give her some twice cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm dating a reggae dancer. When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. What's the first thing you're going to do when you get out of this room? Beat the stuffing out of whoever's sending me these questions with a pan you cooked that twice cooked pork in. Nice. All of these questions were written in Chinese, and the answers were also written in Chinese. All the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the phrase book onto the slips of paper with no idea what it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she's never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear. Anyway. I like how it looked like Luna.
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Can't say there is. This tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
In it.
What?
What?
Right. Well, what I wanted to say was this.
Huh.
All them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them. You see? After all, far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting, but what does that have to do with your shoulders or a robot feeling
You
pain?
thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold on, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless. And my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If if you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks, and us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same just without all the electronic-y pony, huh? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine, all what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, Governor.
Why'd you stop us?
Ah, right you are, mate. Right you are. Got so carried away I near forgot. Haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited as all.
Just spit it out.
Alice.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you, lad.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle of...
Command violation. Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM. Executing emergency deactivation. Unit GTMCMGOLM now inactive. No other rogue processes detected in additional Golem platforms. Returning to surveillance mode.
Did Zero just shut him down?
It looks like it.
Damn it.
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
See, right in the middle of...
We're in the middle of what?
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What in the hell?
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
Shit. Why would they do
We have
that?
to hurry.
Alright. We go ahead and stop the recording here and start it again. Because I think that's a good chunk of getting to the GAULEM Bay. pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. And I will go ahead and stop the stream here and probably start it again in a moment. Alright, bye.